Hello and welcome to MIDAS Tutorials. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how easy it is to add a new client to the system. Now there are a couple of ways you can do this. The first way is to do it at the same time as you add a new booking. So let's add a booking here in room 3. And in the client organisation field we simply type the name of our new client. Let's call him John Smith. And as you'll see it says no records found because there's no current client named John Smith in the database. We can also list John Smith's organisation by putting it in brackets after his name, and then we continue to add the booking. And you'll see our booking has been added for John Smith from the organisation MIDAS. Now that John Smith's in the database, the next time we come to add a new booking, and we begin typing John into the client organisation field, you'll see there he is there, and we can select him and add the booking. So I said there were two ways to add clients. That's the first way. The second way is to do it via the search screen. So we click the search toolbar icon and we begin entering the name of our client. So let's say we want to add a client called Jane Doe. And we search and you'll see there's no matches found for Jane Doe. So we then click the New Client button. And we can then add details for Jane Doe. So we can specify her organisation, we can put her postal address, phone, fax, cell numbers, email address, Jane Doe. We can also select what email reminders this client will receive. If set to none, then the client won't receive any automated email notifications about their upcoming bookings or upcoming invoices. Or alternatively, we can just select bookings or invoices for them to receive automated reminders about those. MIDAS also allows you to maintain a line of credit for each of your clients, which you can enter here, and this amount would then be deducted off their next invoice. So if we give $20, the next time we generate an invoice for Jane Doe, $20 will be deducted from it. We can also make the client tax exempt, and if selected, then this client won't be charged tax when we generate invoices for them. Now in some cases you may have several clients for the same organisation in your MIDAS system, but you may wish all invoices for those clients to go to a different client, i.e. the finance manager at that organisation. So the Invoice To field here can be used to select an existing client for invoices to go to instead. So now any bookings for Jane Doe that we invoice, the invoices will go to John Smith instead. We can also specify a default booking type for this client. So any bookings we add for this will be defaulted to the selected booking type unless we select otherwise. And we can also add some internal client notes about this client. These are internal and the client themselves will never have access to these. Once we're done, we click Add New Client. And you can see our client has now been added. So now when we come to add a booking, let's add one down here. If we begin by typing J, there you can see our two clients, Jane Doe and John Smith. We can select Jane Doe, and you'll see because we selected the default booking type for Jane Doe to be confirmed, that's been pre-selected here as well for us. So we can then add our booking for Jane Doe. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out some of our other video tutorials online.